Hari Om Nana ji.
Hari Om everybody. Hari Om Bella ji.
Hari Om Nana ji. Hari Om.
Yeah.
You can start, Nana ji.
Okay, thank you. You can roll it up to Jagat. That is where we were yesterday.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamotim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrusham Tattvamashyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Vande Guru Paramparam. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Chaiva Tato Jayamudirayet. Yeah. Evolution of Sattva aspect. Brahman Maya, yeah. This is where we're. Sukha Swarupevam Sachitanam Swatmanam Vijaniyat. Very right. This is where we were. Can you please go one para ahead, one para back, so that people will know? Yeah, correct. Atma Tadhikaha. What is Atma? Sat Chit Ananda Swarupaha. Sat Kim. What is Sat? Kalatrayepi tishtati tisat. That which cannot be denied in any period of time is Sat. Chit Kim Jnana Swarupaha. That is the basis on which any cognition takes place in us. Anandakaha Sukha Swarupaha. Evam Sachidananda Swarupam Swatmanam Vijaniyat. This ought to be recognized within oneself by oneself, by proper means, adopting proper means. Through the antakarana, manasa eva idam attavyam, nehana nasti kinchana. Here there is no bhinnatvam, everything is the same. Why it is the same? Because it is all Brahmodbhavam. Brahmodbhavam through Maya, and Maya is that which is not. That which is not has produced a Jagat. So, if you knock off the Jagat, what remains is only one, that is Brahma. Evam Sachidananda Swarupam Swatmanam Vijaniyat. Now, Jagat. Jagat is being talked of. Adha Chaturvimshati Tattvotpatti Prakaram Vakshyamaha. Chaturvimshati is the 24 faceted. 24 factored. Chaturvimshati Tattva Utpatti Prakaram Vakshyamaha. This we are going to unfold. What? Through Maya, the 24 faceted Jagat, how it has come about, that we are going to unfold. This 24, the 24 faceted I and you, how we have come about. Iti Vakshyamaha, we are going to say that Brahmashraya Satvarajastamo Gunatmika Maya Asti. Taking refuge in Brahma, Satvarajastamo Gunatmika Maya Asti. Dependent on Brahma, Maya is there. And this Maya is Trigunatmikam. The Trigunas are Sattva, Rajaha, Tamogunas. And what is this dependent on Brahma? Maya is there. Like even Ravi Ashraya Meghaha Asti. Dependent on the sun, the cloud is. The sun is, the cloud is. Imagine sun is not, the cloud is not. The other way around. The cloud is, the sun is. The cloud is not, the sun is. Okay? Sun is not dependent on the cloud, but cloud is dependent on the sun. Like that, Brahma Shraya Maya Asti. Brahma is there, Maya is there. Imagine if Brahma takes a holiday, Maya vanishes. Whereas Brahma is, Maya is. If Maya is not there, Brahma is. So Brahma is not dependent on Maya. Maya is dependent on Brahma. Brahma Shraya has that meaning. Brahma Shraya Satvarajastamo Gunatmika Maya Asti. This Brahman Maya creation, the evolution of the 5 elements, and from out of Maya, which is Trigunatmikam, what has come about? Tataha, from Maya, Akasha Sambhutaha. From Maya, Akasha has come about. Akashad Vayuho. From Akasha, Vayu has come. Vayoho Tejaha. From Vayu, fire has come. Tejaha has come. Tejasa Apaha. From fire, Jalam has come. Apaha is Jalam. Tejasa Apaha. And from this Apaha, Prithvi. Then Tejasa Apaha. From Adhyaha, from the Jalam, Prithvi has come about. This is the evolution of the 5 elements. And these 5 elements are the Pancha Mahabhutas. Before Panchikaranam, these cannot be seen. These are not perceivable. These are not available even for cognition by the sense organs. These are Pancha Mahabhutas and in their innate glory. Evolution of the Sattva aspect, organs of perception. From out of the, see here, from Maya, which is Trigunatmikam, these 5 elements have come about. Maya is the Karanam for these 5 elements. And these 5 elements are the Karyas of Maya. Karya is what? The effect. And Karanam is the cause. So the maxim is Karye, that is in the effect, Karanam Anuvrittihi. Karanam must abide. In the effect, the Karanam, the cause for the effect, must abide. Like in the case of your ornaments, golden ornaments. In each and every one of your ornaments, gold shall be. Gold is the Karanam for your abharanas. In every abharana, gold shall abide. It must be there. Another example, Mrittika asti. And the various karyas of Mrittika are there, like the pot, like the saucer, like the flower vase, like the plate, like the dish, like the lamp, earthen lamp, all these things. And in all these things, Mrittika must abide. In all those effects, though the effects are different in form, like you and I are different in form, in all those, this Mrittika must be there. So too in all of us, this Maya must be there. Maya must be there because we are the Karyam for Maya, and Maya is Trigunatmakam. So in all of us, Maya not only is there, it is there Trigunatmakam with the 3 gunas of itself. Then in all these 5 elements, Mahabhuta, Pancha Mahabhutas, Maya's innate glory must be there. What is that glory? Sattva Rajas Tamo Gunatmika, Trigunatmika Maya. All the Trigunas must be there in all these elements. Will somebody mute himself or herself, please?
Sumaji and Raviji, kindly mute yourself.
Yeah. And from Maya, Tataha Akasha Sambhutaha. And Akasha has got Sattva Guna. Akashat Vayuhu. Again, Vayu must have Sattva Guna. Vayoho Tejaha. Tejaha must have, the fire must have Sattva Guna. Tejasa Apaha. And from fire, the waters had come about. Waters must have Sattva Guna. And Adhya Prithvi. From out of Jalam, Prithvi has come, which also shall have the Sattva Guna. So too all these 5 shall have the Rajoguna also. Whether all these 5 have the Tamoguna, we will come to when we go to Panchikaranam. Evolution of the Sattva aspect. From out the Sattva aspect of all these, what is happening is the organs of perception have come about. The organs of perception owe their existence to the Sattva Guna Pradhana of the 5 great elements. Etesham Panchatattvanam Madhye, from amongst these Panchatattvanam is Akashaha, Vayuhu, Agnihi, Jalam, Prithvi. That is, Etesham Panchatattvanam Madhye, from out of this. Satvikamshat, that must be understood. We are discussing Satvika aspect now. Akashasya Satvikamshat, from out of Akasha Satvika Amsha, Shrotrendriyam Sambhotam. Okay, the faculty of hearing has come about. This should not be mistaken to the physical ear that we see on the face of everybody. No, it is not that physical ear. It is the innate capability of listening that is built inside. That is built inside. And what is built inside is that Shrotrendriyam. Akashasya Satvikamshat Shrotrendriyam Sambhutam. Like that. Vayoho Satvikamshat Tvagindriyam Sambhutam. Tvagindriyam is what? The sense organ of touch, the feeling of touch. And this you can equate it to the skin, so to say. And that is there. Pada must come, like we said yesterday. Agnehe Satvikamshat Chakshurindriyam Sambhutam. From the Satvikamsha of Agni, the organ of perception, the organ of perceiving the forms, organ of perceiving the colors, Chakshuhu, Chakshurindriyam, the eyes have come. Again, this must be understood as not the eyes, the physical eyes we see. There are people like Dhritarashtra who had eyes, but he could not see. So the capacity to see, the inbuilt feature to be able to see, that is the Chakshu, which is built inside. In the Kenopanishad, the student asks the teacher, Keneshitam patati preshitam manaha, etc., etc. Then the Guru tells him, that is because of Chakshushas Chakshuhu, Granasya Granaha, Rasanasya Rasanaha, etc. He will answer, it is that because of which the ears have the capacity to hear, the eyes have the capacity to see, etc. And the Tvakindriyam has the capacity to feel the presence of anything foreign on it, the feeling of touch. Same thing with Rasanendriyam. It has the capacity to pick up the tastes, differing tastes. Granendriyam, differing smells. It is Granasya Granaha. It is not just the nose that we have. It is the built-in mechanism based on which the molecules of Gandham or Durgandham, Sugandham or Durgandham can be picked up based on that faculty. That faculty is Granendriyam. So to Rasanendriyam, Granendriyam, Chakshurindriyam, Tvagindriyam, and Shrotrendriyam. Shrotrasya, Tvagindriyam, Chakshurindriyam, Rasanendriyam, Granendriyam. All these things have come about from the Satvika Amsha of the 5 great elements. Each great element contributing to one organ of perception. Akasha contributing to Shrotrendriyam, Vayu to Tvagindriyam, and Agni to Chakshurindriyam, Jalam for Rasanendriyam, and Prithvi for the Granendriyam. Then how did Antakarana come about? What is Antakarana? Mano, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chitta. These are the Antakarnas. Antakarana. Karana means the implement, like even the ladle, like even the spatula, like even the spoon, like even the fork. These are the karanas. Antakarana means what is inside. These organs of perception are as though outside. Okay, as though outside. Antakarana, they're inside. You can't even perceive them. The manifestations of these organs of perception are available in the form of the physical ear, physical eye, the physical skin, etc. Whereas here, in respect of Antakarana, even that is not available. They are the inner equipments. Okay, inner means of picking up knowledge. Etesham panchatattvanam samashti sattvikamshat mano buddhi ahankara chitta antakaranani sambhutani. Beautiful. From the samishti sattvikamsha, that is the integrated whole of the sattvika amsha of the 5 great elements, etesham panchatattvanam samishti sattvikamshat, that is the sum total whole of the samishti means a sum total, okay, integrated whole of the 5 great elements, Sattvikamsha. What do you have? Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Antakarnani, Sambhutani. The Manaha, the Buddhi, the Hankaraha, the Chittaha, all these things have come about. And what do they do, these Antakarnas? What does mind do? Sankalpa Vikalpatmakam Manaha. It is a business of the mind to think of a thing, cancel that, substitute that with some other thing that you think. Sankalpa Vikalpatmakam Manaha. I will go to a movie today. No, I will not. There is some good serial coming on the TV. I shall watch. No, I will not even watch the serial. There is a good cricket match. I would better watch that. No, there is a friend of mine who called me long time since I had visited him. I will go there. This is how the mind will function. Sankalpa, Vikalpa. It will think of something and it modifies it and substitutes with some other thought. So it is a tremendous vritti pravaha. Vritti means a thought. Vritti pravaha, that is a stream of thoughts, that is manaha. The stream of thoughts will give way for one sankalpa and another sankalpa. Like I said, TV, movie, cricket, visiting a friend, etc. Then what does buddhi do? Nishchayatmika buddhi. This buddhi says, hey mind, don't be silly. You are going to, of course, visit your friend. That mitra bhavam you must always entertain. He's a good friend of yours. You go visit him. That is how the buddhi will decide. Aham karta ahankaraha. Now, who is going to visit the friend? Aham. Who is this fellow Aham? This ahankaraha. I am visiting my friend. This I is that ahankara. I is not that atma which we have not known yet. Okay? Till we know that, it is only ahankaraha. Aham karta ahankaraha. And because of this ahankara, you have the notion that you are the karta, that you are the bhokta. You have accomplished this. You have succeeded here. You have failed there. You have been admired. You have been condemned. All these things are felt through the mind because of this faculty called ahankaraha. And this ahankara is the basis for even your bhoktrutvam. I will enjoy. I will eat all this food. It is meant for me. I can't leave anything to others because it is so very tasty. I shall not leave even a little of this food for anybody else. I shall devour all this. This is what that fellow, that bhokta ahankara thinks. Chintana kartru chittam. It is the faculty of recollection and also faculty of thinking. Thinking in the sense, supposing you got some naughty problem. For that which you require the past precedents, how people have solved that kind of a problem, then you keep on as though a floppy disk in your mind that you have replayed. That Chintanakatru Chittam. That Chittam has that ability. Then the Devatas, the presiding deities of the Antakarna. Manaso Devata Chandramaha. For the mind, it is said to be Chandrama. Buddhehe Brahma. For the intellect, it is Brahma. Ahankarasya Rudraha. This Brahma is this is a creator Brahma, not the Vedanta Brahma. Okay, creator Brahma. Ahamkarasya Rudraha. For Ahankara, Rudra is the presiding deity. Chittasya Vasudevaha. Vasudeva is the presiding deity for the Chittam. So the deities for the four Antakaranas are enumerated here. Okay. Now the Rajasic aspect. Sattvic aspect is over.
Mute yourself.
Yeah. To recapitulate, come out of the Sattvic aspect through the five Mahabhutas, who have had the organs of perception. Each Mahabhuta contributing to one organ of Please do not disturb yourself and disturb me. Kindly mute yourself unless you want to ask a question. It is unfair to the participants in the Zoom discussion if you keep on disturbing like this. Kindly mute yourself. So, Akasha Sattvikamsha has given you the Shrotrendriyam. The Vayu Sattvikamsha, I am only recapitulating, has given you the Tvagindriyam. Tvagindriyam means the skin, the organ of feeling touch. Okay? Then the Agnehe Sattvikamshat, you have got the Chakshurindriyam. Jalasya Sattvikamshat, you have got the Rasanendriyam. Prithibhyaha Sattvikamshat, you got the Granendriyam. And from the Samishti Sattvikamsha of the five great elements, you have got the Antakarna. Mano Buddhi Chitta Antakarnani Sambhutani. That is how. And we have covered also the deities presiding over the Antakarnas. Now, such like treatment for the Rajasic aspect. Etesham Panchatattvanam Madhye Akashasya Rajasamshat Vagindriyam Sambhutam. Yeah, a little more. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. So, Etesham Panchatattvanam Madhye Akashasya Rajasamshat. From the Rajasamsha of the Akasha, Vagindriyam Sambhutam, the organ of speech, the talking tongue has come about. This talking tongue is what? A karmendriya or a jnanendriya? Now you don't talk.
Karmendriyas.
Very right. Yeah, good, very good. So, Akashasya Rajasamshat Vagindriyam Sambhutam. This is one of the Vagindriyas. What are all the Vagindriyas? Vak Pani Pada Payu Upasthaniti Pancha Karmendriyani. What are the Karmendriyas? Vak, which is covered here. Akashasya Rajasamshat Vagindriyam. Vayoho Rajasamshat Panindriyam. Pani is the hand, okay?
Yeah.
Vannehe Rajasamshat Padendriyam. Padendriyam is the feet. Okay. Jalasya Rajasamshat Upasthendriyam. From Jalasya Rajasamshat, the Karmendriya for enjoyment is created. Prithibhyaha Rajasamshat Gudendriyam Sambhutam. From the Rajasamsha Prithivi, the organ of excretion has come about. Gudendriyam Sambhutam. Okay? To recapitulate, from the Panchatattvas, using the Rajasamsha of the Mahabhutas, from Akasha Rajasamshat, Vagindriyam Sambhutam. Because of that I am able to prattle. That is because of Akashasya Rajasamshat Mama Vagindriyam Sambhutam Tava Api, yours also. Vayoho Rajasamshat Panindriyam. Like that. Padendriyam from Vanni. Vanni is Agni. And Upastendriyam from Jalam. Upastendriyam is the organ of Ananda. Then Prithivyaha Rajasamshat Gudendriyam Sambhutam. Now, like it is said, the Samishti Sattvikamshat Mano Buddhi Chitta Antakarnani Sambhutani. Earlier we have covered. From the Samishti Rajasamshat of these 5 great elements, what has come about? That may be the question. Acharya has anticipated that question. He is answering that. Etesham Panchatattvanam Tamashamshat Panchikruta Panchatatvani Bhavan. Hey, wait a minute. Why we have got the Tamashamsha already? Oh, Pancha Pranaha Sambhut. Okay. Prithivya Rajasamshat Gudendriyam Sambhutam. Etesham. Here, this is what I was looking for, which I missed. Etesham Samashti Rajasamshat Pancha Pranaha Sambhutaha. Like the Samishti Sattvikamshat Mano Buddhi Chittantakarnani Sambhutani, like that. From the Samishti Rajasamsha of the 5 great elements, the Pancha Pranaha Sambhutaha. The 5 pranas have come about. What are these 5 pranas? Prana, Apana, Vyana, Samana, Udana. Okay? These Pancha Pranas have come about from the integrated whole of the Rajasamsha of the 5 great elements. Now, evolution of the tamasic aspect. This is where the Panchikaranam would begin. Etesham Panchatattvanam Tamashamshat Panchikruta Pancha Tattvani Bhavante. This Panchikruta, this word we have come about earlier. Does anybody remember where did we come about? Panchikruta. Sthola Shariram Kim. What is Sthola Shariram? Panchikruta. Panchamahabhutaihi Krutam. Satkarmajanyam. Sukadukhadi Bhoga. Ayatanam Shariram. Asti. Jayate. Vardhate. Viparinamate. Apakshiyate. Iti Shadvikaravat Etat Sthola Shariram. That Sthola Shariram is formed after Panchikaranam. I said this Panchikruta is related to Panchikaranam, which towards the end of this text we will come across. That we are coming across now. Panchikruta. Panchatatvani bhavanti. Panchikaranam kathiti chet. In case you ask what is Panchikaranam, etesham, amongst these, Panchamahabhutanam, these 5 great elements, Tamashamsa Swarupam. These 5 great elements have all, each one has got the 3 gunas, isn't it? We dealt with the Sattvika guna, we dealt with the Rajasic guna, we dealt with the Samishti Sattvika guna, we dealt with the Samishti Rajasic guna, but we have not said anything about the tamasic aspect. That tamasic aspect is being covered now. Now, very strangely, each one of these great elements have not contributed to anything from the tamasic guna aspect, whereas all of them combined together, they have contributed a lot. That is what is going to be unfolded to us. Etesham Panchamahabhutanam Tamashamsa Swarupam. Tamashamsa Swarupam, that is having that amsha of tamasa guna, each one of these, ekam bhutam, those each mahabhuta remaining as it is, dvidha vibhajya, that mahabhuta as though yielded itself to 2 halves, ekam ardham pradak, tushnim vyavastapya, That is, out of the two, which it got divided into, one half remaining as it is intact. Tushnim Vyavasthapya means remaining intact. Aparama Paramardham. The other Ardham is the half. Aparama Paramardham is the other half. Aparama Paramardham Chaturdha Vibhajya. It has undergone a process of modification in which it got kind of quartered. That half, the second half, has split itself into 4 equal parts. Aparama Paramardham Chaturdha Vibhajya, having undergone that process of becoming fourfold there. Swardham Anyeshu Adheshu. Swardham Anyeshu Adheshu. Swardham is what? The Tushnim Vyavasthapya, the one half which is remaining intact. In that, Swardham Anyeshu Adheshu, from the other 4 elements, from the other Aparama Paramardham Adheshu, Swabhagam Chatushtaya Samyojanam Karyam. This half which remained intact has picked up that quartered pieces from the other half of the divided whole. The divided whole of each Mahabhuta has got that split into 2 equal parts. The one part which remained intact is the Toshnim Vyavasthapya. The other part which was broken into 4 equal parts. And those 4 equal parts, they have contributed to joining. Supposing this we're talking of the Akasha, the 4 equal parts of this second half of Akasha, the 4 equal parts of the second half of Akasha, that is, each equal part is equivalent to what? 1/8 of the whole Akasha. Because Akasha got divided into 2. And this second half, which is 1/2, has got further divided into 4. So it has become 1/8. Each part is equivalent to 1/8 of the Akasha. So that 1/8 of the Akasha has combined with the Tushnim Vyavasthapya, the half of Vayu, which remained intact. It has participated in combination with the Tushnim Vyavasthapya Vayu. It has as though given itself to Vayu, 1/8. It has given another 1/8 to Agni, another 1/8 to Jalam. 3 1/8s are given, 4th 1/8 is given to the Prithvi. So too with the rest of all the elements. That means what? The Akasha, after Panchikaranam, it has one half of its own glorious half. One half of its own. Whereas the other half is made up 1/8 from Vayu, 1/8 from Agni, 1/8 from Jalam, 1/8 from Prithvi. So too with respect to the Vayu. Vayu had one half of its own, whereas the other half is made up of 1/8 of Akasha, 1/8 of Agni, 1/8 of Jalam, 1/8 of Prithvi. So too, when you go to Prithvi, Prithvi contained, after this Panchikaranam, one half of itself, whereas the other half is made up of 1/8 of the other 4 great elements. 1/8 of Akasha, 1/8 of Vayu, 1/8 of Agni, 1/8 of Jalam. So too is the case with Jalam and Agni. That is Panchikaranam. Okay? Is that understood? There is going to be a pictorial representation also, I think, which I will explain again. Tatha Panchikaranam Bhavati. I will read this again. Etesham Panchatattvanam Tamashamshat. From out the Tamashamsha of the 5 great elements, Panchikruta, Panchamaha Panchikruta Panchatatvani Bhavanti. Panchikruta Panchatatvani means after Panchikaranam, the Panchatatvani are what? Akasha, which you are able to see. Vayu, which you are able to feel. And Agni, which you are able to see, feel, and dare not touch. And Jalam, which you are able to see, feel, touch, etc. And the same thing applies to Prithivi. Etesham Panchamahabhutanam Tamashamsha Swarupam Ekamekam Bhutam. Ekamekam Bhutam means each one you have taken separately. That you put it in a basket. Dvidha Vibhajya. In that basket, it got divided into two pieces. Dvidha Vibhajya. Ekamekam Ardham Pradaktushnim Yavastapya. Out of these two, one half remaining as it is without any further division. Aparama Paramardham, the second half, Chaturdha Vibhajya, got itself divided into 4 equal parts. And after that, Swardham Anyeshu Ardheshu Swabhaga Chatushtaya Samyojanam Karyam. Swardham means its own half. Ardham is half. Swardham its own half. Anyeshu Ardheshu, this its own half, which got divided into 4 equal parts, each part becoming 1/8 of its whole. It has participated in joining Swardham Anyeshu Ardheshu Swabhaga Chatushtaya Samyojanam Karyam. Swabhaga Chatushtaya Samyojanam Karyam. Karyam is, that is the final effect. Tada Panchikaranam Bhavati. That is how Panchikaranam has happened. And after Panchikaranam only, you are able to perceive the Panchamahabhutas. The Rajasamsha of any Panchamahabhuta, including Prithvi, you cannot see. That is subtle. That is so subtle, it is not available for your sense organs, mind, intellect, antakarna, none of these. Same thing with Sattvikamsha. Sattvikamsha, Rajasikamsha, you cannot see. Like you feel hungry, but hunger you can't see. You feel bored. You have the feeling that you are bored, but boredom you can't see. You are tired. The tiresomeness you have felt, but you can't see. That is very subtle. Anything that is sukshmam and subtle, you can't see. Anything that subtle is vyaptam. Vyaptam means it is pervasive. The more subtle it is, the more vyaptam it becomes. Tada panchikaranam bhavati etebhyah panchikruta panchamahabhutebhyah sthula shariram bhavati. That is what we have said. Sthula shariram kim panchikruta panchamahabhutaihi krutam satkarmajanyam. Is it not? Etebhyah, from out of this panchikruta panchamahabhutebhyah, after having gone through the process of panchikaranam, from the Panchamahabhutaha, Sthola Shariram Bhavati. Sthola Shariram has come about. And the Sthola Shariram is of what guna? What is the guna of the Sthola Shariram?
Tamasic aspect.
Very right. Tamasic. Evam Pinda Brahmanda Yohaikyam Sambhutam. This is how the Pinda is you and I. Brahmanda is the Jagat you are seeing. Okay? The Jagat you are seeing, and Jagat what you are not seeing also, you can conjecture that it is vast. What you are not able to see, you can't negate. It may still be there. I pick up a telescope and I can see. Or I pick up some other beautiful means of picking up knowledge I can see. Evam Pinda Brahmanda Yohaikyam Sambhutam. That Brahmanda also is made like this. Tada Panchikaranam Bhavati Etebhyah Panchikruta Panchamahabhutebhyah Sthola Shariram Cha Jagat Api Bhavati. Okay, Jagat also is that. The Jagat you are seeing, the mountains you see, they are tamasic in nature. The flowing rivers you see, They are tamasic in nature. Because without that, it becomes very subtle. Rajasic and Sattvic Amsha, you cannot see. To be able to perceive as though this Karanam, which is Maya, has as though taken pity on us and revealed itself through the process of Panchikaranam as the Jagat which you can perceive. And how do you perceive? How do you see the mountain? Through your eyes. The eyes are what? The inner eye you can't see. It's only the Sthola Sharira's eye you can see. And Sthola Sharira's eye is made of what? Panchikruta. After Panchikaranam. That is after Panchikaranam. The ear that is hanging from the face on the left and right side, that is after Panchikaranam. But the faculty of hearing is different, which you cannot see. That is out of the subtle nature of these elements. That is how it has come about. Evam Pinda Brahmandayoraikyam Sambhutam. There is identity between Brahmanda and Pinda. The sun which rises in the east, sets in the west, that is also tamasic in nature. The sun you are able to see, that is tamasic in nature. That is also after Panchikaranam. The moon, which is pleasing when it is in ascendancy, okay, that is also tamasic. Anything, the stars, tamasic. All this entire jagat that you perceive is after Panchikaranam eva. Your Sthola Shariram after Panchikaranam eva. Same thing applies to mine and everybody else's. The animals you see, the beautiful, the Vanapranis you see, they are all after Panchikaranam. But their inner equipments, they are all before Panchikaranam. The animals, they have the thinking capacity. That capacity is before Panchikaranam. Ishvara and the Adhisthana Devatas. Jiva and Ishvara. Now, thus far, is there any doubt, please? There ought to be, Balaji, there ought to be some sketchers figure showing the Panchikaranam that is absent from this PDF, is it?
Nanaji, I have shared as it is. It was there, Sanskrit documents.
Okay. There is another PDF which Brahmara may have sent you, which perhaps contains that. If you can please dig it out for tomorrow.
Okay, Nanaji.
It will have what I said, each element remaining intact and each element dividing into two. It will be shown like egg, and the egg divides into two halves, and one half remaining as it is, the second half dividing itself into four. All that is pictorially represented in some other PDF. If you can kindly get hold of that, you please project tomorrow, okay? But we'll continue with what you have got. This will be the main basis for us to discuss on Tattva Bodha. But that other figure, there is only a temporary phase for tomorrow, okay?
Okay, Nanaji.
All right, thank you. So, Jiva and Ishvara, Sthola Sharira Abhimani, Sthola Sharira Abhimani. Sthola Shariram Kim, don't forget. Sthola Shariram is what? Is it Chaitanyam or Jadam? Is Sthola Shariram Chaitanyam or Jadam?
Jadam.
Jadam. Jadam means what? Insentient. Why is that insentient? Sthola Shariram Kim? Panchikruta Panchamahabhutaihi Krutam Satkarmajanyam Sukha Dukkadi Bhogayatanam Shariram. The house you have constructed, does it have any Chaitanyam? You are the owner. You are a Chaitanya Swarupi, but your house, does it have any Chaitanyam? The house doesn't have. Like that, Stola Sharira Abhimani means he is made up of the Panchikaranam. And Panchikaranam is the tamasic aspect of the 5 great elements participating in a process of division and recombination. That is Panchikaranam. And when tamasic aspect is talked of, where is the question of any Chaitanyam at all? Okay, tamasic aspect. What is the nature of the tamasic aspect? What we have picked up from the 14th chapter? Gunatraya vibhagaha. Sattvat sanjayate jnanam. From out of sattva jnanam comes. Then rajaso lobha evacha. From out of rajas lobha. And the lobha will of course induce karma. Rajaso lobha evacha. Then tamasa gives what?
Just
Rajaso
sluggish.
lobha.
Bodha, Krodha, Krodha.
Sattvat sanjayate jnanam rajaso lobha evacha pramada moho tamasaha bhavato ajnanamevacha. Pramada moho tamasaha, carelessness, delusion, ajnanam, all these things are the products of tamasa. So stola sharira abhimani jivanamakam, because we identify ourselves with stola shariram all the time. That is why we anoint that with a lot of pastes after bath, and we take very good care of the declining beauty of the skin. Stola Sharira Abhimani. We are the Abhimani of the Stola Shariram, is it not? We take bath once in a while in summer days in a tropical country like India, where the AC may not be there. You perhaps will take bath thrice in the day. Why do you take that? Why do you do that? You are a Stola Sharira Abhimani, Jivanamakam. Your name is Jiva. Brahma Pratibimbam Bhavati. He happens to be as though the reflection of Brahma. Jivanamakam Brahma Pratibimbam Bhavati. Like even the reflections of the sun or the moon in a lake which has some ripples of waves, and in each wave the sun or moon will reflect. Is it not? Brahma Pratibimbam Bhavati, Ravi Pratibimbam Bhavati, Chandramaha Pratibimbam Bhavati, in the waves of the lake. And he is called the Jiva. He is called Jiva. We are the Brahma Pratibimbam, and we are the Stola Sharira Abhimanis. That is the problem for us. Because of the Abhimana of Stola Shariram, we have lost the Abhimana of Atma. We have lost the Abhimana of who we are. We have lost the Abhimana of our endeavors to find out who we are. We have lost interest in all that because of all the interest is concentrated on making this Stola Shariram very beautiful all the time. Even though if you are pretty old, even though you are wrinkled, even though you are very, very shaky and tottering, you still care about the Stola Shariram. And you are called the Jiva. You are the Brahma Pratibimbam. Sayeva Jiva, that Jiva alone, Prakrutya, Swasmat, Ishwaram, Prakrutya, because of the Prakriti. Prakriti is what? Because of the Tamas Amsha Swarupa, Rajasamsha Swarupa, etc. Because of Maya, Prakrutya, because of Maya, Swasmat, from himself, Ishwaram Bhinnatvena Janati. He considers himself that he is other than Ishvara, and because of that notion, he does not know Ishvara at all. Ishwaram na janati. Ishwaram na janati. Why? Bhinnatvena. He thinks Ishvara is different from him. That is why he never knows him. And Ishvara is who? Brahma, Shraya, Maya, we said. Ishvara is that. Ishvara is like Brahma, but the one who wields Maya for the creation of the Jagat. The Ishvara is the creator of the Jagat, creator of you and I as though, and he wields Maya. He is Mayavi. This Ishvara is Mayavi. And what he projects through his Maya, like the magician who projects a lot of things which you and I perceive, but he is not deluded by what he projects. You and I are carried away by what he projects. This Ishvara is also like a Mayavi. He projects the entire world, which includes you and I. And he knows he is apart from those. He knows he is not those. He knows that he has simply projected. What he has projected has no sanctity. What he has projected has no reality. It is only Midya Swarupam. You can't say it is Asat. Asat is that which is not. But here, you and I see that. Not only see that, you and I are partners in what is projected by Ishvara. In the Jagat, you and I are partners. And we are swimming in this Midya Jagat. Midya is that which is not, but shines as though it is. How long does it? As long as Ishvara, that Mayavi, keeps on projecting this, it will look as though it is real. That as though real is Mithya. Actual real is Sat. And actually not there is Asat. Actually not there is Asat. Yatha Shesha Srungaha. Shesha is the rabbit. Rabbit does not have any horns. It is world famous. This truth is world famous. And if somebody says, Shesha Shrungaha, I have seen the horns of the rabbit, that you know is Asat. That is Asat Bhashanam. Whatever he is saying is Asat Bhashanam. That which is not can never be. Na sato vidyate bhavaha, na bhavo vidyate sataha, ubhayorapi drushtvantaha, stvanayo tattvadarshibhi, na asataha bhavaha vidyate. For that asat, like the horns of the rabbit, bhavaha na vidyate. In reality, it cannot exist. Sataha. Sataha, take rabbit for instance. Sataha, abhapaha na vidyate. You can't negate the rabbit because that is Sat. Rabbit's horns are Asat. Na sato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sata. Like that. Ishvaraha is the Sat. Okay? Midya is the Jagat. Midya is the Jagat. Ishvara is the Midya Jagat is. If Ishvara were not there, Midya Jagat cannot be. Whereas Midya Jagat is, Ishvara is. Midya Jagat is not, Ishvara still is. So this Midya Jagat is Ishvara Ashraya. Like Maya is Brahma Ashraya. The difference between Ishvara and Brahma is Brahma does not participate in this activity of creation, and he has as though delegated to his own identity called Ishvara, and Ishvara has wielded Brahmaji's Maya as though and created the entire Jagat. Evamcha Brahmandaya Pindaya Sambhutaha. Brahmandam and Pindandam. Pindandam is all of us, each one of us individually. There is a macrocosm and the microcosm. Microcosm is the Pinda. Macrocosm is the Brahmanda. Sayeva Jivaha Prakrutya Swasmat Na Janati. Ishwaram Na Janati. He does not understand Ishvara. na janati. How? Bhinnatvena janati. He thinks Ishvara is different. Oh my God, Ishvara is different. I shall pray to him. I shall request him for this favor. I will promise that I will do this. This stotram I will chant. This stotram I will chant daily once, or sometimes a number of times during festive occasions. Hey Ishvara, have pity on me. Take care of me. Like that. Swasmat Ishwaram bhinnatvena janat. He does not know. And avidyopadihi san atma jiva iti uchyate. What is the material cause for jiva? Avidyopadihi san. What is the upadhi for the atma? That is the jiva. Avidya. What is that avidya in the form of what? Karana shariram. Karana shariram. Shariradvayasya karanamatram. Swasvarupa jnanam. Yadasti tat karana shariram. That is avidya upadhi. That is the avidya. That avidya is the upadhi for the jiva, for the jivanamakam. Atma, that is the upadhi. Because of that upadhi. And Ishvara is what? What is the upadhi for Ishvara? How is he? Mayopadhi san. Ishvaraha iti uchyate. The upadhi, the material cause for Ishvara is Maya. And what is the difference between Maya and Avidya? The integrated whole of all the Avidyas of you and I for the entire Jagat is called Maya. Okay? The differentiated Maya is Avidya. That is all the difference. It is like the huge ocean and all the waves that it contains. Each wave is likened to Avidya. And the sum total of all the waves is indeed the ocean, which is Maya. Mayopadihi san Ishvaraha iti uchyate. So what is the difference between the ocean and the wave? What is the difference? From the content of the ocean and the content of the wave, is there any difference? The content of the ocean is what? H2O, water. What is the content of the wave? H2O, same water. Same water. Maybe the quantum is small, but the same water. The content is the same. Mayopadihi san Ishvaraha iti uchyate. Evam upadi bhedat jiveshvara bheda drushtihi yavat paryantam tishtati tavat paryantam janma marana adi rupa samsaraha nanivartate. Tasmat karanat Jiveshwarayoho Veda Buddhi na svikarya. That na is here. Tasmat karana na is there. Tasmat karanat, because of that reason, Jiveshwarayoho Veda Buddhi, that Jiva is different from Ishvara, that kind of a Veda Bhavana, na svikarya, shall not be entertained. We will deal with this tomorrow again in greater detail. Okay.
So one quick thing, Nanaji, that so
Pardon?
the tamasic aspect is the cause of the veil of ignorance in all beings. That's part of the Maya.
That is correct. In a way, that is
Yeah.
correct. In a way,
Okay.
that is correct. Yes. But there
Okay.
are times, no. There are times when we identify ourselves. See, in the Jagrada Avastha, we identify ourselves with the Sthola Shariram, which is after Panchikaranam. But before Panchikaranam, there are the other avasthas. The other avasthas are what? Swapna Avastha. And then the Panchakoshas. The Panchakoshas are before Panchikaranam, is it not?
Yes.
We identify ourselves with them also. That is why Acharya has said, Atma Tarhikaha Sthola Sukshma Karana Sharirat Vyatiriktaha Panchakosha Atitaha Avasthatraya Sakshi. In each avastha, we identify ourselves with that avastha as though. So it's not just limited to only this. What you say is true, but it is extendable to the other. That is why the qualification for Atma definition is, it is other than the three bodies, other than the three avasthas, other than the five koshas. All those things have been very beautifully, very clearly enumerated. We should not forget that. Okay? We will cover this. Good point you have raised. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om, everybody.
Dhanyavad Nanaji. Hari Om.
Dhanyavad, everybody.
Hari Om, Nanaji. Thank you
Hari
so
Om.
much.
Thank you.